Hey, my friends, I'm your friend Kevin. Welcome to all of you. This is your Divine Daily Blast along with your tarot reading for the week ahead. Let's get right to it. Here we go. Angel numerology number 7 day today. What does all that mean for you? Well, you're on the right path. Spiritual desires and plans are correct and beneficial. Your priorities are in the right order right now. And it's where the good life choices are being made, particularly when it comes to material matters. Matters that serve you very well. This is a day to be charming and studious, put on your scientific hat, and perhaps even be in a meditative mood. Works with the Seven of Cups, which in some interpretations of the seven can be a little bit obsessive. It's about a lot of choices. In some cards I've seen, we see the Seven of Cups underneath the water and they're all different colors. We don't know what color we're choosing. So even if you were to close your eyes and get into your heart space and then think of a color that comes to mind first, that's the color and the vibration that you work with on this number 7 day. Works with Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael. They are your divine council, if you will, your board of directors, your little couple helpers, all of that. Here are my isms. Every moment of my life is filled with miracles. The universe adores me. I am worthy of divine opulence. I am deserving of divine benevolence. And I am in command of receiving divine abundance. This is all about the lucky number 7 and the divine. A message from Archangel Uriel. Call upon me, the Archangel of Epiphanies and brilliant ideas, particularly when you need spiritual messages, revelations, and magic. Here's your affirmation. My life is full of magical moments. I see signs and guidance from the angels in all that I do. Look for it, see it, claim it, believe it, achieve it, go after it. All about focus. What are you focusing on? Now, we've got a new angel activation card, the Water Guardian, also Cup Guardian, Emotional Guardians, and Saint Germain, Keeper of the Violet Flame. Also, Saint Germain was known as a great alchemist, a magician, can turn things into other things simply by intention. Alchemy, release the old and make way for the new. We're entering a period in our world, astrologically, energetically, vibrationally, where everything changes. It's a little bit like showing up at the airport and not worrying about your luggage, leaving your luggage behind. We're entering an era of the golden age where you cannot take your luggage with you. Everything is on the change. Everything is on the turn. You are either believing in modern technology and all of this lifting lightning. I mean, this morning I watched a podcast from wonderful Pam Gregory. She talked about how people in Japan were signing up for having chips put in their hands, and this modern technology where you simply put your hand on a electronic device and it stores all of your personal information. Some people are flocking to the modern technology, AI, while others are learning to work with the earth, being grateful for Mother Earth, being grateful for the creatures of Mother Earth, thanking the trees for all their leaves, for giving a canopy of oxygen, thanking the dirt that we put our feet on for grounding us, thanking the oceans for allowing the wildlife to exist, thanking the entire planet for its ecosystem. Those are the two strains of consciousness that are going on in the world. Now, the Water Guardians are saying, let go of emotions, let your emotions flow. And right now, there's a lot of feelings within you, and it's time to let them out. Your emotions can and are powerful. They're messages that allow you to express the tender, more vulnerable side of yourself. Drop fighting against it. Release the fear. Let yourself be revealed, the natural part of whoever you are. And you're also revealing your beauty, you're revealing your gifts, you're revealing your vulnerability. People are more inclined to flock towards you when they see your authentic self. Nothing fake about you, nothing artificial about you. Sincerity, love, trust, sovereignty. That's all underneath the umbrella of security. Louise Hay's daily diary says, I love my family and my home. I'm always comfortable, nurtured and safe. And your family don't necessarily have to be your blood family, it could be your chosen family, just family. I think all of us here, we're all family. I love each and every one of you for your dedication to the earth, dedication to what you're doing, dedication to who you are. And I love the comments talking about what's going on in your life. It keeps us all connected. And the tarot card for today, and I'll be bringing the other ones up shortly, is strength. This is soft strength. This is a power that was within you that does not strength with force. Definitely courage. Archangel Ariel is the archangel of strength and courage. And in this card, we basically see our angel basically hypnotizing the tiger. She is not frightened. She's not one bit worried of whether this ferocious beast is going to get her. She's actually calming the fears and calming the waters and just letting this tiger know it's okay, it's safe. Animals also need to feel safe. They need to feel that the humans on the earth can live in harmony with them. Let's see what the fairies have to say. A message from the fairies today before we get into the tarot. Come on, fairies. Oh. Appreciation. I was just thinking about that this morning. Thanking the earth, thanking the dirt, thanking the trees. Thanking the rain this week because it really watered the grass. Thanking the wind for just blowing gently. Thanking the friends who check in on me. Thanking my clients who still continue to use me for their hair services or their readings. Basically, above all, they are supporting my well-being. I should point out that the moon today is in Pisces, a very emotional sign. And the moon moves through the gentle sign of Pisces, harmonizing with the planets instead of clashing against them. So we're being encouraged to make the most of this peaceful energy and prioritize healing, reflection, be in a meditative mood today. All good, all good, all good. All right, now we've got the Fairy of Appreciation. Now let's make magic happen. And just like that, just like magic, voila, 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 we have our tarot spread for this week. Now, before we get into the reading, there is a new moon coming up in Taurus at the end of the week with emphasis on reclamation, deep healing, and revelations. But that's about a week away. This, right now, is a wonderful time for being clear about intentions. And being that this new moon is aligning with the fixed star sign Algol, and Algol's been somewhat tarred with an unfamiliar or unfair brush, stemming from an ancient patriarchal notions of it having a scary reputation. Now, the truth is, it represents fierce strength and the resilience of the divine feminine and in women everywhere. It's also connected to goddess energy, in particular divine feminine wisdom from the goddess Saraswati. Now, this energy is connected to creativity and the human ability to be creative. So use this energy to plant seeds for what you truly want in life, like optimum health, love, joy, total well-being, financial security. All are good things to want out of our life. Now, the sign of Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus, which is all about abundance, beauty, and stability. And new moon energy is about start of a new lunar cycle. So stand in your power, send out strong intentional signals to the universe, to the star people, to your ascended ones, to the spirit world. And if you're still wrestling with wounds around self-worth and relationships, this is your chance to heal them. This new moon is also triggering Mercury and Uranus. So, think about how you can solve an issue with a very different approach, going at a challenge in a way that perhaps you hadn't considered. With Venus ruling this new moon and aligning with Mars and also Chiron, you may want to heal yourself and or send out healing to other people. Get a massage, go get some Reiki treatment, go get a pedicure from a really good place. Spend time on healing yourself, the internal part of you, the real cellular level of you. You know, taking a lot more hydration, drinking, electrolytes, all that kind of thing, vitamins, all that. Be very, very cognizant of what you're putting in your body around this new moon energy. So let's get on with our weekly focus in tarot. As I've said in the Daily Blast, we're on Sunday, May the 10th. It's a number 7. Focus on magical numbers, lucky, all that. And we have the Strength card. Major Arcana number 8. Quiet power, patience, compassion over raw force. It's about mastering emotions and taming inner beasts rather than controlling others. I explained to you where the moon was. It's in Pisces, harmonizing with the other planets. We're all good there. Moving on into Monday. Monday's in angel numerology number 8, success and abundance. And here we have the 7 of Wands. Now, the 7 of Wands represents holding your ground, defending your position, having the courage to stand up for what you believe in, and going against any opposition. It indicates that while you may face competition or challenges, you got the advantage, often taking the high ground. And you can win if you remain persistent and assertive. You see this man on the top of his tower, but each one of these stones is floating and his wands are pointing up towards him. And then we have the masculine symbol right here. Moving on into Tuesday. I should really say that on Monday the moon moves through the mystical sign of Pisces and the confident sun aligns with Jupiter. So things could be magnificent on Monday. Do something daring and wild. Let's go on to Tuesday. We've got the Queen of Swords. It's an angel numerology number 9 day. Lift off, compassion, helping others. Get into your, what can I say, philanthropic mood. The Queen of Swords represents intellectual maturity, clear communication, and sharp, unbiased judgment. The Queen of Swords is the truth seeker who values honesty over feelings. Often she appears as very direct, very independent. She's somewhat got a sense of humor and she uses her intelligence to navigate difficult situations. So she's a really good negotiator. She's a really good, what's the word I'm looking for? What do they do? Mediator. That's what I want to say. Now, the Queen of Swords could be encouraging you to set some firm boundaries or seek somebody wise and somebody who's got the intelligence, like a lawyer, if you want legal matters, a doctor who you're looking to interpret how you're feeling, those kind of things. And she could also be in one of those professions. Now, the moon is very much hanging out in Pisces still on Tuesday. And although it's towards the end of the current lunar cycle and the end of the lunar year, because Pisces is the last sign, it's time to wrap things up personally and professionally with the last astrological curtain coming down on our 12-month lunar cycle through the astrological year. I hope that makes sense. Moving on to Wednesday. On Wednesday, we got the Two of Cups. Now, this is kind of interesting. The Two of Cups represents balance, loving bonds in romance, friendship. It's like a minor version of the Lover's card. It indicates two entities coming together with a shared value, and if this were reversed, it perhaps brings up a breakdown of communication, some disharmony in people, or the need for better boundaries. Now, the Three of Coins, on the other hand, represents collaboration, master building, and a successful implementation of plans. That's moving on. I'm hoping this makes sense, because that's the next card that comes up. The moon on Wednesday is in Aries, and Mercury aligns with the over-the-top energy of Jupiter. So, do not be the one who leans into chatty Cathy. Don't be the one that talks first. Don't be the one that's frothing at the mouth to get the gossip out. Because you'll have regrets later. You may be finding yourself on Wednesday the subject of gossip. You may be chomping at the bit on Wednesday to get your feelings out there, because the Cups is all about feelings. Somebody may have upset the apple cart. Somebody may have said something, done something, and you're like, oh, no, blah, 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 and you want to go off. No, wait, stand back. Watch it all unfold. Let's move on to Thursday. Now, on Thursday, we've got the Three of Pentacles, as I sort of leaned into with the Wednesday card. Focuses on teamwork, collaboration, and mastering a craft, representing the moment of your skills being recognized by other people. Particularly when you're working with other people as a collaborative effort, not so much where you're leading them. You're all working together. It's like the sauce coming together. Building something long-lasting, emphasizing success from joining forces with other people. Now, the moon is in Aries on Thursday, along with Mercury, because Mercury's in Aries too. Focus on how well you've been expressing yourself, and if you need to make some adjustments in how you express yourself. That might be a good time for you to say to your collaborative team, do you think I need to be adjusting my approach? Let me know what you think about blah, 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 blah. Like I do with the channel. Let me know what you think. What do you think of this format? What do you think of that? Moving on to Friday. On Friday, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Coins. It's also an Angel Numerology 3-day. Gentle guidance. You get messages from your loved ones in spirit. Your grandparents, your generational ancestry, even some of the grand masters that are passed into spirit could be sending you messages. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, or coins in some decks, represents a quick reference, a slow and steady, energy-focused, particularly when it comes to reliability, diligence, tangible results. It's signaling a time for methodical planning, constant effort, and a practical action to achieve long-term goals instead of that quick fix. Slow and steady wins the race. That's what I want to say about this. Long-term plans require a strategy. That's what the Knight of Coins or Knight of Pentacles is saying. Now on Friday, the dark moon is in Taurus and it's squaring off with Pluto. So mind how you go. You might be subject to some manipulation. So if you've got some toxic people around you, do a detox. Let go of negative emotions and energies that you've got going on, and you'll be just fine. Now on Saturday, we have this lovely, lovely, lovely 10 of Cups. Showed up last week too. We've also got a 22 angel numerology number, which is a master builder. Now, it does reduce to a 4, which is angelic help. But the Master Builder is about hopes, dreams, wishes, and divine intelligence, divine help, the divine amplifying that number 4 energy. Now with this 10 of Cups, it's all about pleasure and happiness. This card indicates that life is looking good for you, particularly in domestic and family matters. There are many reasons to celebrate on Saturday, even if the only one is simple joy of being with your loved ones, being with your family, being with your pets, being in your garden with your plants and your vegetables all coming up and growing. Now, this also indicates that support is present if you want it. Whether this is for your home or your work, the energy is one big, oh, merry, harmonious family. Look at all these portraits. And the book open. It could be a recipe book, could be a good novel, and the fire burning in the hearth, and the dog and the cat saying, yay, come on. Let's go, let's do it. This card can also indicate a perfect wrap-up to a situation. You could also be in a party mood, celebrating, family reunions, breaking out a bottle of bubbly and enjoying an upbeat vibe on Saturday. Now the moon is a new moon, and it happens in Taurus. Oddly enough, or not oddly enough, depending on how you look at it, 1:01 in the afternoon in LA, 4:01 in the afternoon in New York, 9:01 in the evening in London, and 6:01 in the morning the next day in Sydney, Australia. A great day to discuss finances and make a 12-month financial goal. So, with all that said, my friends, we're up for a pretty decent week, but it's also focused, focusing on health, well-being, finances, long-term planning, being with family, being with friends, valuing what's going on, taking stock and taking value of our postage stamp of life. Some emotional information, some financial information, some good planning, and above all, getting into our personal strength and our personal boundaries. All right, my friends, I'll see you tomorrow for the Divine Daily Blast. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you. Bye for now.